Hello and welcome to my Philadelphia Summer 2023 video. I started in Reading Terminal Market. I'm not even sure if it's Reading or Reading, but it was a massive market with lots of restaurants and groceries and produce and meats and breads and bakeries and stuff like that. It was pretty cool and interesting. Do anything. So this Wanamaker building is a massive building with a Macy's in it, and that's the largest pipe organ instrument in the world. So near Philadelphia, there's Lancaster County, which has like the largest population of Amish and Mennonite people. And I went to Intercourse, that's an interesting name for a town, Intercourse, Pennsylvania. And I got a buggy ride. I was the only one on this ride too, in this tour, with an Amish guy. And it was pretty cool. He took me to the farm that he worked at. And, you know, they don't drive cars, so we were riding on buggies, horse buggies and stuff. It was an interesting experience to meet them and see how they live and see how they work and see how they make a living. And then it fills it up. Okay. What reel? It's really interesting being in the Amish community area because you're on a horse and buggy and there's cars driving by and you see it pretty frequently. Like a horse and buggy just walks right by and the cars go around it or the cars are behind it. It's an interesting way of life. It's different. So Shady Maple Smorgasbord, it's an interesting name for a restaurant. but this is the largest buffet, potentially in the United States. I think it probably is. And it's the largest buffet I've ever been to. As you know, I'm really into buffets. This was a massive buffet. A lot of the items were like repeated, so the selection wasn't the most massive selection, but the amount of food, the amount of people, the overall size of the place was really big. I think it fits 2,000 customers. So this place is massive, and size-wise, this is the biggest buffet I've ever been to. The food was pretty good overall. I liked it. I would go back again. So I visited Independence Hall. This is where basically the United States started. The Declaration of the Independence was signed here, created here. There was the Constitutional Convention. I think even the Articles of Confederation, and even the first American flag. So it was pretty cool to be right where everything was, and I think these are original documents.
Here that we saw downstairs reflects the different status of the U.S. Senate and the American.
So Eastern State Penitentiary is one of the oldest jails in the US. This is how it currently looks, and it's an interesting shape of how the jail's set up. There's like a center part that goes out and spirals out to different places. This is Al Capone's cell. This is how it looked. This is not how most of the people stayed in their jail cells. Most of them didn't have like the nicest jail cells. This is an example of a normal cellmate. A lot of them were in solitary confinement, which I found really interesting. Not because they were punishing them, they just didn't know how to run a jail, because this is one of the first jails in the US. So kind of interesting to see, and see how it was set up and how jails are different now. Hope you enjoyed my video to Philadelphia. Thanks for watching.